Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
If you want to start your own podcast, check out anchor.fm. And if you like the podcast, make sure to follow on Spotify.
Also, share your stories
And
tag us on @Wake Up with Jim and Saab on Instagram and at ano ba?
Di ko alam.
Anyway, ito na yung show. Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast.
We're Jim and Sab, and this is the podcast where we
Try to find some sanity with
Especially
all the
on
news.
Wednesdays.
Especially on Wednesdays. But yun nga, we've decided that hindi hindi na lang what the Sprak Wednesdays to. This can be what the Sprak daily. Because,
bahala na.
daming news eh.
Well, we will be talking about a lot of things. Again, this is the time where Jim and I catch up on the news. Especially Jim because he's been staying away from the news. And in fact, ako rin, I have deleted
Congrats.
Twitter
Oo nga.
from my phone. And
Ano yung nag-prompt sa'yo? Ano yung...
kasi ilang gabi na akong wala, doom scroll. Tapos parang, alam mo kung ano nag-prompt sa akin? That I was too into Kanye West's life. And I was like, what am I doing with mine? Parang hindi ko kailangan malaman to, pwede ba?
So basically, inozark mo ko the past 2 weeks.
Ano yung sabihin nun?
Na you're just lying to me.
What do you mean?
Kasi when I go to bed, you're on your phone, and I say, hey, wag ka mag-doom scroll.
Hindi na nga the past week because wala na nga akong Twitter the past week. Inis?
Past 2 weeks nga eh.
Well, I guess the second to the last week. Yes.
You were lying.
Basta around the time Kanye West was going ham. Yes.
You were lying.
No. Stop. I wasn't lying. Maybe when you were asking me, I really wasn't doom scrolling. Anyway.
Okay.
So let's read the news together.
Game.
So, okay.
By the way, before we begin, hope you guys can check out the pod merch. We have new pod merch.
Yes.
And nice one, Sab. Hindi
I'm
pala
wearing one.
nagre-record ng video.
Ito, nagre-record ako ngayon.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go.
Okay. The first headline is the positivity rate in NCR drops to 4.9% since Omicron surge, on track to meet WHO standards. Oh. Well, di ko rin alam sa ganyan eh kasi alam mo namang hindi naman reported lahat eh.
In fairness naman, okay, ganito. This is my take on the positivity stuff.
Okay.
It's true but it's not true because obviously ang daming nag-antigen na hindi naman nare-record. Yung mga nare-record lang dyan, yung mga RT-PCR at yung mga nagsasubmit.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? Marami tayong kilala na nag-positive. They weren't, parang no one asked them like,
Hindi, marami ring hindi nagtitest na because nga, well, I think it's a good thing rin because the symptoms have not been as bad as before that you can actually parang, okay, treat it like you have it. So don't test na and then just quarantine. So, hindi na yun kasama sa reporting. But at least we know that the hospitalization rates are not as bad as before.
Yun yung that's why kaya nga hindi ko magets bakit all the media coverage is about the number of cases. Sana they show hospitalizations kasi yun naman yung primary concern.
Mm-hmm.
'Di ba?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kasi you wanna know na is yung sanctuary ba natin or last line of defense which is a hospital, is it safe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Will they be equipped?
Yeah.
So, anyway, ako naman, yung gauge ko sa ganito is our inner circles.
Yeah.
And it always aligns with the news.
Yeah.
Nung nag-Omicron exploded, everyone we knew was getting it.
Yeah. Or
Diba?
someone in their family. Or
we knew someone who knew someone.
Yeah.
And then as the numbers go down, mas kumukonti na.
My theory nga, diba Jim, I shared with you na this would have gone on longer if
it wasn't Christmas.
Yeah, if hindi nag-holidays. Kasi parang, because of that, it's like, boom, sabay-sabay. And then at least parang bumaba na sabay-sabay rin.
Yeah. Honestly, like I've been I've been very optimistic about this. Because I remember in December, things were normal. We were going outside of the house again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw a bit of the news of Omicron. There's this new variant. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ito na naman. And then when people started getting it, I was like, they were saying na, grabe talaga, ang labo talaga ng, kaya nakagago talaga social media. Kasi, di ba parang you see, Omicron's, oh no, there's a new variant. Oh fuck, oh shit. And then they say, hey, don't worry, it's not as bad. Di ba?
Yeah.
And then biglang magkakaroon naman ng faction of people, hey, to all the people saying that it's not that bad, it is. Di ba? So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Meron ako nakita na parang viral siya eh. Maybe just in my world. Na parang the doctors, parang, may COVID ka? Okay, ito gawin mo. Punta kang hospital, tapos magpa-swab ka. Unless ganito, then wag ka magpa-swab. Unless ganito, then magpa-swab. Ay, hindi na lang pala. Ay, okay lang, hindi na kailangan. Ay, oh my God, pumunta kang hospital. Parang it's like,
Yeah.
even the doctors are so confused now. But anyway, ito na naman yung another, yung sinasabi mong, what the sprak? So there's, again, there apparently is another variant.
So Saab told me this news na sobrang underbaked.
Sorry, because I
And
had
just like, so we were on the way to a shoot. Kasi nga, mas komportable na kami. Gumim kami sa shoot.
super testing naman yun, no?
Super testing and everything. And then biglang Saab on the way to the shoot says, alam mo may bagong variant na ano pala, mas makalat sa Omicron at mas malala daw sa Delta. Tapos ako, ha?
Hindi ganun yung pagkasabi ko.
Tapos parang wala. Sabi ko, ano to?
Ay, kasalanan
Sabi
mo to kasi wala na akong Twitter gym, di ba?
Hindi ko alam eh.
Hindi, okay. So here, I have more info
So is it
on
true?
It says here, we still have to be careful, especially with the new BA2 variant, also known as, this makes it sound so much scarier, stealth Omicron.
Potang ina naman, oh.
Because its genetic makeup is harder to spot using the PCR test, which has actually been present in the country since last month.
That BA2 thing has been, that's what I read. So after Saab, shook the foundations of,
Shooketh you to your core.
she shooketh my core.
To your core.
I tried to do quote unquote research. So I Googled, is there a new variant na naman?
New variant, true ba this?
So I Googled it. Ang nakita ko is, na in most countries that have had surges in Omicron, it's like mataas yung percentage of it is that stealth thing na.
Okay.
So parang basically it's already been here.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
So asan yung worse than Delta? Saan nanggaling yun?
siguro yun yung mga nahi-hit hard.
Sino nagsabi nun?
Basta may nagsabi sa akin. So may surge ngayon in other countries, especially in Europe nga. And that is what they're saying. It may be more contagious than Omicron and may be more serious. Possible surge in 6 to 8 months. Na naman.
Sa Philippines?
Yun lang yung nakalagay ito. Most
Worldwide.
worldwide. Well, we're your source for the baka news.
Potang ina.
Well, we hope we didn't scare you. I still believe in masking, and honestly, I think, just wear your mask and try not to go out if you don't have to, unless you have to.
That's ako naman, kaya nga kami ni Sabi, like after we've watched Yellow Jackets, Station 11. So nakatawa, marami nang tatag sa atin.
Talaga, nice.
Starting Dad, starting Station 11.
Nakaka-stress yun.
We talked and we said like, ano kaya?
Siguro yung advice ko na lang is motherfuckers, just stay at home. Charot.
We talked about it. Na do we try to bring our lives back to a little, let's give it a semblance of normalcy kasi just to share with you, kuwari, no birthday ni Pancho. Before that, it was a month and a half of literally not going out. Literally. Kasi kahit nung unang kumalat yung Omicron, putang ina, sorry, I keep cursing, but totoo naman putang ina naman The one thing that I was enjoying was taking my boys out for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
So that they could see the sun. So that they could see the trees. Tapos biglang, oy guys, yung Omicron airborne at tinitira yung mask. Ha?
Yeah.
So therefore, when I as soon as I started driving, nagka-mini panic attack ako.
Yeah.
Like, shit, paano ulit to?
Yeah.
So, I think, nakakatawa. And ito na naman. So prior to Saab, yun nga, giving her Viber news of the day to me. Casually.
Hindi Viber news.
Casually saying na, by the way, alam mo may bagong variant na, anyway, before she said that, we were already planning na. Like, let's set up a pod kid hangout. Okay, we're gonna set up a gig. We've said this a couple of live streams ago.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it feels like it's gonna happen. I think it is. So, yeah, parang...
Let's call the gig... No, sorry, bad joke. I was gonna say, let's call the gig...
Wag, don't
No,
do
sorry.
jokes. Okay. Next.
Well, I guess the conclusion to that headline is, what the fuck?
I don't think so. Ako, the conclusion I think should be news outlets should do a better job on reporting hospitalizations.
Yeah, clarifying.
The capacity of hospitals. That's why nga ako, I randomly messaged one of our pod kids, si Fio. Like, hey man, he's a nurse Hey man, kamusta dyan? Because I just want to know.
Yeah.
How are the hospitals? I really want to know. Yun lang. That's the conclusion. Na the variants will keep coming and whatever. Siguro makaawa na lang tayo, please. To our government, please fucking procure more vaccines. And to the other countries, wag na kayo maarte, wag na kayo feeling. Wag na kayo maging BBMer.
What do you mean?
Na tanga. Na anti-vax.
Yun talaga yung nag-cause ng mutation. Ugh. Well, just, yeah.
It's, again, watching all the movies talaga. This is it This is people watching the Earth 2022, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay? This is the scene where the people, while watching the movie of our lives, they're saying like, bobo naman ang mga to.
Yeah.
Ano ba naman to?
Yeah.
Grabe naman. Ang dali-dali lang ng solusyon,
Yeah.
Kaya I suggest you watch Don't Look Up.
Yun nga yung sasabi nila, parang kung may internet back then, like maybe hindi pa natin na-eradicate yung smallpox, yung polio.
Yeah.
Kasi, no questions asked. We did the vaccine and now we're protected. We eradicated it. But anyway, the good news is that we talked to one of Pancho's doctors and it seems like it's really... Parang the kids are strong. And that's what we've been so afraid of. Of course, our kids are not vaccinated yet. So,
yeah.
Anyway, next! Ito nga yung sinasabi kasi yung doom scroll source ko. Itong si Kanye. Si Kanye West. So, it's been like such a ride. So, what's the latest news you heard about him?
He was telling people to beat up Kim's current boyfriend, Pete Davidson.
Yes. He said that he would beat up Pete Davidson.
And then I saw Kim texted him.
Yes.
Na
In
parang,
fairness, may mga updates ka.
Kim,
saan mo nakukuha yan?
Hindi ko malala Parang Kim texted him na, hey, people are becoming violent. Like, stop it.
Yeah, if something happens to Pete, Charva. And then in Instagram ni Kanye yun. And then, parang kasi ang sinabi kasi ni Kanye is, pag makita niyo si Skeet, yung tawag niya kay Pete. Skete. Parang sigawan niyo. ng
Bakit
Kim
siya,
Ye
bakit siya
forever.
galit sa kanya? I thought
He was with Julia Fox
No, I
from
thought that-
Uncut Gems.
I thought the divorce was... I thought it was a friendly...
No,
end to the
well,
marriage.
apparently, he's really saying upfront na I want my family back.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm winning you back. Ganun na yung mode niya. Kim Ye forever. Yun yung sinasabi niya, sigawan daw si Skeet, si Pete ng Kim Ye forever! Ganun daw siya every time makita siya.
So that's not violent.
It is, because people are screaming in his ear. He actually said scream at him.
And maybe they meant like, hey, Kim Ye...
But that's harassment, Jim. So,
with great power comes great harassment.
gago. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
Kidding.
So, si... Sorry, natawa ako sa comment ni Pradu.
Ano?
Anyway. Asa na tayo? So, ang nangyari is, si Julia Fox kasi, si Julia Fox ngayong bago niyang dinedate. Tapos break na sila because nga, nung Valentine's Day, he sent Kim like a literal truckload of roses, and then like announcing to the world na I'm gonna win her back. And then after these all caps posts on Instagram, he keeps deleting them right away. Kaya sobrang like, kaya ako napapa-doom scroll kasi parang, what did I miss? Like what's happening? This is like, what? And then people are torn, not people, but like some people are questioning because obviously he does have a mental disorder. So people are saying be kind to him because parang don't joke about his mental health, ganyan. But then on the other hand, people are like, well, and Pete Davidson actually said this at an SNL skit, during an SNL skit like years ago, even before he was with Kim. He said, ito yung time na Kanye was full-on Trump supporter. He said something about mental health is not an excuse to parang be an asshole to other people. Parang ganon. So, going back to something I believe I coined, it explains it, but it doesn't excuse it. So, as much as I feel bad for Kanye and his mental health and obviously this is a manic episode, I do wish that he surrounds himself with people who will not enable this. And
So ano yung news?
yeah, well, di ko na nga alam yung update kasi wala akong Twitter eh.
Okay.
Yun lang, in-update ko lang. Malay ko ba kung baka hindi niya alam mga tao kung ano nangyayari sa kanya.
Asa walang news?
Hindi ko na alam kung anong update eh.
Si Julia Fox, hindi yun si Megan Fox.
Hindi. Si Megan Fox, hindi rin yan si Megan Thee Stallion.
Sino yun?
Si Megan...
Yun ba yung kumanta ng I gotta let that crump, bet that crump, bet that crump, when crumpin'. Ay, ano yun?
I'm all about that bass. I'm all about that bass. That's not even her. That's another Megan. Megan Young. Charot.
Here's another question.
No, wait lang.
Here-
Nakakatawa. Speaking of Megan Thee Stallion, parang, I'm going off tangent, but Jim and I watched the first episode of Inventing Anna. Yung kay Anna Delvey.
The worst.
Sabi ko, Jim, people have been waiting for this because it's a really like interesting con artist thing. Because I've read about this on the news, but I didn't know about the series. So
I am a German.
So wait. So sabi ko, so people have been wanting to watch this. I don't know kung anong reviews nito. So let's just watch the first episode. That's the first episode. Parang pag-intro, may nakalagay dun sa subtitles. Parang Megan Thee Stallion playing blah, blah, blah. Sabi ni Jim, looks like this is gonna be critically acclaimed. It's like Shondaland. And I'm like, okay.
Nakakatawa. So first of all, I have to ask you, am I mean to you?
No.
Kasi whenever Saab says na, hey, let's watch something. Am I too mean?
No.
Hindi naman.
Especially since I'm not overly sensitive anymore, where I treat everything like
You
I'm the
produced it.
producer of
Like it was
something.
like it was your life's work.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I just have to decide kung
Stop it. May titatanong lang kung ano yung may pinabili kasi si Jim eh. So,
go lang.
okay. May tumatawag sa kanya. Okay, answer that and then I will move on to, kasi tapos na kay Julia Fox and Kanye West because apparently, hindi ko alam kung ano yung update dito. Tapos na ba? I told you about everything, right? Well, another thing is, we've been lolling about this Julia Fox. So ito nga yung...
Before that, Sabi, I just wanted to ask. Sino ba si Machine Gun Kelly?
Yun nga yung fiancé ni Megan Fox.
Oh, sino yun? Ano ba siya?
Hindi ko rin alam.
Kasi he was like, I saw
Singer.
him. He's a singer.
I think so. Kasi pumupunta si Megan Fox sa concerts niya eh.
Ah.
Ano kayang music niya? Machine Gun Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly, and I'ma be a Machine Gun Kelly.
Siguro mga...
Machine Gun Kelly?
siguro mga...
I'm all about that bass.
I think it's mga... Cause it's you and me and
That would be-
all of the stallions.
Iba pa rin. And all of the foxes. Maling Megan ka na naman eh. Okay.
Okay.
Moving
next.
on. Okay. Next headline is that the Commission on Elections and other authorities on Wednesday started taking down election campaign posters that are either oversized or posted in restricted areas, calling it Oplan Baklas. But it is evident some people are noticing that they are taking down more kakamping materials. And what's hard about this, what's hard to take, is that they're also taking down tarps and campaign materials na nasa private property. And I know you're not supposed to, you can't do anything about that. Yeah.
What? Ang alam ko, di ba, parang puro Lenny tarps yung tinanggal, di ba?
That's what I'm reading right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, according to Chel Joc, no, Ninong Chel, they have no authority to remove campaign posters or tarps, regardless of its size, if they are made by volunteers or posted within private property, and especially without prior notice and hearing. The same authorities also cannot enter a private property without a search warrant from a judge. Okay, so lawyer yang si Ninong Chel ha. So, ba yan?
Ako naman, ito, I just want to add, no? Kasi I've been looking at, there have been posts by Tarantadong Kalbo. You don't follow him on Instagram. Yeah, it's funny. Na hindi ko na-gets. Okay? So can you guys help me out?
Okay.
Okay, it's, the picture is,
Okay.
who's that?
Magkasama sila ni...
Can you describe it?
So it's Isko Moreno and his VP.
Sino yung VP niya?
Willie Ong.
Okay.
The first ano tawag dito? The first square says, "Woohoo! Best tandem ever! Atin ng Maynila." Tapos may mag-question ng, "Naku, paano yan, Yorme? Ang mga supporters mo sa Maguindanao ay solid Inday." And then he pushes with Doc Willie off the caravan.
So my question is he teaming up with Sarah?
I think he's subtly doing that in some parts of the country.
Okay.
Pero best dito is, do you see this turon that's being thrown at him?
Why?
Kasi nag-viral yun, binibigyan siya ng turon, tapos ayaw niyang kunin. So pag talikod niya, binato sa kanya.
What? I wanna see that. Hey.
Kasi parang ino-offer siya ng, turon, Yorme. Tapos di niya pinansin. So pag talikod niya, bam!
What? Nag-react siya?
Hindi ko na, parang
I wanna
hindi yata.
see.
No, we'll watch it later. Okay.
Okay.
So there, yun nga yung guidelines ni Chel Joc na is kung pinasok ang inyong bahay, opisina, or private property at kinuha ng mga polis ang inyong mga campaign poster o tarp na walang search warrant, walang pahintulot, at walang notice at hearing, ito ang mga pwede nyong gawin. And then he lists them down. So follow him on Twitter because he has all that information.
Sabi? Where did they... Where were the san
From what I'm seeing is this one is in Isabela.
Public property.
Na it was in a private property. Private property. It's a private wall. So wall ng may-ari ng bahay, painted pink. And with, I guess, ang nakikita ko lang is, it was being painted over ng white. And then there are like, guys who are they fans of Machine Gun Kelly because they're holding guns? No, they're like soldiers.
Okay.
Parang OA. Kainis. Yeah. Oh well.
What's next?
So, other kakampinks came up with creative posters to fight back against Operation Baklas. Kasi oo nga naman, kapag pumasa sa bar exam na tarp na malaki, carry naman siguro, di ba? Oo nga naman. Gets. Pag pumasa ka sa bar exam, di ba? Tapos parang, congratulations, Jim Bacaro!
Yeah.
Pwede yun, di ba? So, bakit hindi pwede to. Parang ganon. What they're doing is they're posting lang na parang, we are so proud of you, Lenny Robredo.
Ganda.
Ganda. At saka may mga nakalagay. Ang ganda nito. Merong isang tarp na mukha ni VP Lenny, tapos nakalagay, it's a girl! Okay, gets.
Ganda.
Love it. Okay. Okay, ito. So, I have no idea what this is about. It says, the topic is a video showing presidential candidate Bongbong Marcos Jr. na nandiri nung tinry kamayan ng supporter went viral on social media over the weekend. So this was in Caloocan City. Tapos yung Ilocos Sur caravan, he banned Rappler from covering the event. Ugh.
Laugh trip.
I'm acting surprised. Biglang may palusot na nahawakan daw kasi yung sugat niya.
And then nag-post nga siya ng picture, di ba? Parang they started posting a picture like a bandage na.
Ganon?
Yeah. And then, if you guys still haven't seen Kingmaker, please watch it because there he says these words. He says, I love campaigning. It's I forget the exact quote pero parang, I love campaigning but I hate dealing with the people.
What?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, again, I'm not surprised. So yung nga yung sinabi niya, may sugat siya. Photos of him with his arm in a visible wound came out clearly edited. It's worth noting that in a viral TikTok video, Marcos Jr. pulls back his right hand. His alleged injury is on his left.
Laugh trip.
Oh, wow.
Pati ba naman yun nagkamali na naman?
Wow.
That is hilarious.
Okay.
So you saw the picture, the bandage?
Well, I saw him holding ito.
And then he was comparing it, parang they're trying to compare it pa to his father.
He was doing the same thing?
Na his dad was injured or something like that. I don't know. I think...
whatever. Anyway, I'm so sick of him. So we're gonna move on. And it's now time before we end, it's time for our motherfucker stay at
sorry,
home.
before that, just to clarify pala what happened with Isko. Moreno's campaign manager, Lito Banayo, has revealed that he has asked Ong, the vice, to skip the campaign sorties in Mindanao this week since there are groups pairing Moreno with Mindanao native Duterte.
Ang sakit naman nun. Parang, dyan ka lang muna ha, back up ka lang ha.
Laugh trip.
Laugh trip.
That guy.
Damn. Loyalty. Anyway. So our motherfucker stay at home of the week is, like you mentioned, I mean, speaking of, it's Doc Willie Ong.
Akala ko direct naman. Akala ko going for the trifecta.
Direct Willie Ong joke.
Akala ko trifecta na si Direct Bold Soriano. Sorry.
So, kaya siya stay at home, motherfucker stay at home, kasi nga literally pinag-stay at home siya. Kasi iniwan siya ni Isko. Sabi ni Isko sa kanya, motherfucker stay at home. So, he was noticeably absent from Action Democratico's 3-day sortie in Maguindanao, Sultan Kudarat, and South Cotabato, where local officials are supporting Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio for vice president. So, imagine mo lang yung campaign manager mo sinasabi sa'yo, parang, dyan ka lang Hindi ka na muna sumama. So, yun. Ito, may nag-tweet si Iya Banana. I mean, remember when he dropped Lim for AirUp and then dropped AirUp for his own political agenda? And he's doing it again. Classic example of a person who seeks a government position for power instead of service to the people. Balimbing much.
Definitely. Tagal na yun.
Yeah. So,
who's the other motherfucker stay at home?
Ito, hindi ko pa nakikita to but apparently, this is an alleged motherfucker stay at home.
Okay.
Because
Machine Gun Kelly.
Bagong Lipunan, that's a song that was parang it's been established na it's a fascist song. Yun yung piniplay nung Marcos era. So the history of it is that it played as farmers were massacred and activists were tortured. So ni-revive siya as a modern rendition. And here's a tweet from Miko. Oh, it's Miko. I watched Don Zulueta's TikTok video dancing on Bagong Lipunan song and it gave a frightening feeling. How? What kind of evil are you to dance with Bagong Lipunan song? She may age gracefully outside, but she is rotting inside. Okay, I have not seen that video. Was she? Did she? She's actually dancing along to that song,
I
or
guess
was
we can't dub Don Zulueta as a motherfucker stay at home. We're not sure.
Kaya she's like a,
Pero siguro maybe that should deserve a different category, no? Pag ganun, yung kunwari biglang DDS pala.
Pero hindi natin alam kasi paano kung hindi naman edited yung video, no?
Hindi, pero kunwari, let's say, hindi, what I'm talking about is the categories.
Okay.
Kasi like, kunwari, si Direk Paul Soriano, hindi naman motherfucker stay at home yung sa kanya eh.
Bakit? Matagal naman siyang supporter na eh.
Hindi, kaya nga. So, parang kumbaga, the motherfucker stay at home is like some...
No, but the motherfucker stay at home is obviously like that category, that award is for someone who is clearly
Ignorant.
out of touch with reality. So, if you're dancing to Bagong Lipunan,
okay,
you're perfect for that.
Pero kuwari, kaya kung sinasabi na baka nga hindi, we might have to rescind the award of Direk Bold Soriano because he knows what he's doing. There's money
But he's out of
involved.
touch with reality because
Hindi yata out of touch with reality yan eh. Kasi they know naman, they want money, they want power, they
o
don't,
baka motherfucker lang siya.
parang ganon. Baka iba yung kurakot of the week or something like that. Baka dapat ganon. Yung motherfucker stay at home should be, yun nga, completely oblivious and like, grabe naman sa pagka, anong ba tawag doon? Privileged.
Okay.
Diba?
Sige.
Wala tayong kahit anong ganon.
Baka pure evil of the week.
Meron
Mr.
tayo-
Pure Evil.
Mr. or Mrs. Pure Evil of the Week. Okay, that's a category.
As opposed to Gary V, who performed for VP Lenny.
Oh my gosh, kinabahan ako.
No, ano ka ba? Okay.
Sino yung if we have any other candidates for a motherfucker stay at home this week,
Yeah.
kindly.
Pwede rin Mr. or Miss Pure Evil of the Week. So kung ano si
Meron na
Gwyneth
this
Chua,
week.
saan siya?
Si Gwyneth Chua. Yun, medyo ganun yun.
Motherfucker stay at home.
Medyo
Kasi medyo
motherfucker
parang-
stay at home yun eh. Kasi
Medyo
parang,
ob lang.
parang
ganun.
it's like,
Ob.
ate, can you line up at the LTO for me?
Sige, wag mo na ako i-drop off dun sa hostel. Rekta na ako, Pabla. Yeah, dun sa sa Kampay. Bukas pa ba yung Polilya? Nag-close na?
Ate,
Why?
wala-
Because of COVID? Hustle.
Ate, wala na kayong tahang.
Ate, may tahang ba kaya? Ala na? Okay.
Hustle.
Hustle! Magsaya na kaya! Okay, okay, well, before we end, we always want to end these things on a good note.
Yeah.
A lot of officials from different sectors have publicly endorsed VP Lenny. Yay!
Whew.
47 ex-government officials who served under ex-President Gloria Arroyo endorsed VP Lenny Robredo for president, increasing the list of ex-officials from past admins supporting Robredo. Kasi alam ko, ginawa na rin to ng officials ni, who was the one before, FVR. Yeah, so, and then also 207 Filipinos who served as former officers, staff, technical advisors of the United Nations system. They have publicly supported VP Lenny. And more than 500 Catholic priests, deacons, brothers, and religious sisters endorsed Lenny Robredo and Kiko Pangilinan, breaking a long-held tradition that discourages Catholic leaders from supporting specific candidates. Wow, I guess if you want unity, well, there you have it.
Yeah.
And, ito rin, pati yung former senators na si Rodolfo Biazon, June Magsaysay, Serge Osmeña, Bobby Tanyada, and other officials also. So that's a lot of people. Let's keep rallying for VP Lenny. I think, I believe in what she said. Ipanalo na natin to. And there's another piece of good news.
Can you explain yung kulay rosa sambukas? Yung why people... I don't get it. People are posting it and then all the comments are, yes!
Huh?
No, I mean... People keep posting the meme or like the art card of iboboto ko si Lenny Robredo and then dash
Okay.
something dash Manny Tanglao whatever There's picture of Manny. And in the background art card is a Lenny thing. Pero all the comments of every post I've seen is, yes.
Wala. It's just the same as wow.
Bakit wow?
I think because if you have that art card, from what I know, you were officially asked by the team Lenny Robredo, by Team Lenny Robredo to submit your answer. So it means like, you know, you're
Gets.
an influencer. Ganun. So siguro yung mga tao are like, wow,
Wow,
hayop.
yes.
Hayop, may power.
Yes.
Pero syempre, parang, baka naman nag-yes na parang, yes. Baka naman ganon.
I know the people who were commenting eh.
Sino ba yan? Ano ba yan?
Hayop.
Hayop, may paninindigan. Tang ina, hayop. Hayop supporter, hayop. Wow, gusto ng pagbabago, hayop. Tang ina. Get with the times. Anyway, another piece of good news. Marcos Jr.'s scheduled rally on Feb 24 in Antique was cancelled after residents protested.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, Antique.
Go Antique.
So the governor, si Evelio Javier, whom the park where Marcos Jr.'s rally was supposed to be held was named after, was a provincial leader of Cory in Antique and was murdered in broad daylight in the town plaza by the goons of Assemblyman Pacificador, a Marcos dirty trapo in that province. So kung saan i-hold dapat yung rally was named after that governor.
Oh, whoa.
And he was murdered by the Marcos
Kaya I
goons.
still believe I still believe na tong SWS bullshit na to. I really believe it. Parang there are just too many people who were affected, killed, and that network extends all over.
Mm-hmm.
I find it impossible that VP Lenny won't win this. Even though, kaya nga, honestly, if hindi lang talaga madamot at kurako to si Yorme, she would win this. Man.
Wala namang chance si Yorme.
Kaya nga, yun naman eh.
Hate that Yorme.
Bakit ba Yorme? Mayor.
You're out.
Mayor. Yun ba?
Yeah.
Yun. Yorme.
Inis? Ano yun? Ano yung sa music, mix? Your song?
Yours.
Your song.
Your channel, your mix.
Yorme. I don't want to end with Yorme.
Yeah.
Point natin dito is, I mean, with everyone backing VP Lenny, I think it's high time we call her President Lenny.
That's pretty cool.
I refuse to call her VP Lenny.
I refuse to call her that too.
Well, she is a VP though.
Pero I do refuse. And what I do want is...
I think I can call her President Lenny, right?
You can.
I mean, we've been calling Nadine President.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any death threats about that, right?
I really think that we should campaign rin. Na we should do something against yung yes culture.
Oo nga.
It's equivalent of yung liga na pare, panurin natin yung mga pinsan ko. Nag-ready sila ng video for anniversary.
Klabo, bakit you're still on that?
That's the culture. Kasi that's the culture.
Okay.
We need to eradicate the yes.
Pabibo.
Artista.
Pabibo gusto mag-recite. Hayop. Tong ina naghanda para sa recitation. Tong ina nag-aral tong gagong. Ba't ka nag-aral? Bakit nasa school ka? Ay, oo nga pala.
Yes. We should that's the Yorme Yorme culture.
It's the you know what culture it is? It's the daming alam. Parang daming alam. Parang sorry.
Parang daming
sorry.
Nag-makeup.
Saan ka pupunta may sayaw?
Or ako naalala ko
Sensya.
Naalala ko ito Ako pinagdaanan ko before. Nag-pants. I swear.
Ba't di ba na mag-pants?
I swear. Every time I wore pants, it was like parang it was the equivalent ng ina nagbarong. Pupunta ka lang sa Rustans.
Labo.
That is a culture that we should eradicate.
Let's cancel that culture.
We should cancel that culture. The Yorme culture.
That is a Yorme thing.
It is the Yorme culture. Yes. Pare, excited na ako. Nandito na yung mga pinsan ko. Sasayaw na yung mga pinsan ko ng Macarena.
What is your issue with
Pare, laugh trip po si Jason nagsumasayaw ng Drake.
Yung Drake?
I mean, like, in my feelings, panoorin natin yung mga pinsan ko.
Oh my God. Shush. I think like we need to do therapy for this, Jim. Very angry about this whole dancing cousin sitch. I mean, I think they just wanted to make somebody happy, but
Again,
I'm kidding.
it's a wedding.
na again.
No one attended the wedding to watch a bunch of cousins
Stop it.
sing, dance.
Speaking of which, we are doing Jim's rundown of wedding no-nos
Yes.
coming soon, okay?
Yes.
So, let's save that for then, okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Tangina,
hayop.
nagpaplano.
Ayop, nag-podcast. Puta may outline.
Tangina, may
hayop.
podcast. Tangina. Bye.
Bye.